of the Human Rights Declaration states that all human beings are born free and equal in dignity and in rights. They are endowed with reason and conscience and should act towards one another in a spirit of brotherhood. Article 3 states that everyone has the right to life, liberty, and security of person. Article 5 states that no one shall be subjected to torture or cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment or punishment. Elie Wiesel was born September 30th in Szeged, Transylvania, now a part of Romania. In 1944, the Jews of Szeged were deported to Birkenau, where he and his father were separated from his younger sister and mother, who were immediately sent to the crematorium. In 1945, the camp was liberated, and he lived a few years in a French orphanage afterwards, where he was reunited with his older sisters, Bia and Hilda. He started studying literature, psychology, and philosophy at the Sorbonne in Paris in 1948. He wrote for Israeli and French newspapers. In an interview, the Catholic writer François Mauriac convinced him to use his literary talents to expose the horrors of the Holocaust. The result was the book Night, which he wrote.
My good friends, we never try to tell the tale to make people weep. It's too easy. We didn't want pity. If we decided to tell the tale, it is because we wanted the world to be a better world. Just a better world. And learn and remember.
I really believe that what the Holocaust Genocide Project does is educate. And I'm a very firm believer that the more we talk about issues and the more that we educate others, that is how we hopefully impact change, prevent atrocities from occurring again in the future. The Holocaust Genocide Project has done a number of things over the years to educate individuals, including go into some social studies classrooms and run some lessons. I think putting out the magazine, which has been used and continues to be used across the world by people to educate about the Holocaust and human rights violations. You can get copies of it at the museum in DC, at the museum in Glen Cove. So I think there's been some nice discussion, and as students have done research in different areas, and then, you know, it's even the casual stuff, the conversations with friends, let alone the international communication. I think it's really opened people's eyes to what's gone on around the world. Recently, students from the Holocaust Genocide Project went and met with and interviewed some survivors at one of the local senior centers.
My name now is Ed Zola. I was born in 1923, and it was Szeged, the same place where Elie Wiesel lived. And we were friends, which I told you. We went to school together. We didn't know, shall we go by train? Maybe they'll kill us. We didn't know what's going to happen. So my friend, I had a few friends, we decided to walk, right? It was a horror. We walked to Budapest, right? And after Budapest, they took the civilians and the kids and the old people, and we walked to Austria, the Alps. We go to a concentration camp, and they killed hundreds of people. Could you believe a mother to walk in with 2 kids and straight to the gas chamber? 1.5 million kids with their parents get gas. Could you believe that? The important thing is for you to have that in mind and not to forget us. What people could do to other people.
It is a privilege to sit there and listen to students speak with such passion about the issues in the world, and then come up with essentially solutions and realize that they're unstoppable. That's a mentality, and that never leaves you. So when I sit there and I'm part of these club meetings, it gives me faith and confidence in the potential for the future.